Hello fellow knights, Finn here and welcome back to DDLC Plus for some more side stories goodness. And now we are going to continue part 2 of Respect featuring Natsuki and Monica. Now if you haven't seen part 1 of said side story, I recommend checking it out first in the annotation right next to me right here. And also before I begin, I'll be uploading daily a little bit I think because next week, let's just say I'll leave it at that because I'll be having my second year of college. But don't worry, I'll be uploading weekly as soon as possible when school starts. So with that out of the way, you guys know the drill. And what time is it? It's Doki Doki time. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you're to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. So I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I don't want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Aw, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about everyone else thinks. But you know, the signs of the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth the shot. But that was a lie apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. I mean, yeah, like they said, just be yourself and stay true to yourself, like I said in some videos. Oh wait, that was on my old channel. We don't talk about that anymore. Welcome to the new channel and adventure because things are going to be different and new around here. So if you enjoy everything or anything you like here, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Wink wink. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So I'm going to do everything I can do to fix this. I promise. Atta girl, Sayori, atta girl. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, I was gonna say Natsuki, but nope, I'm sorry. Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Monica, why do I keep saying wrong names all the time? I am so sorry. Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh! Oh, you got some friends? Natsuki has some friends? That's new. Wait, what did she say? Oh yeah. Did you just join that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why would I? I knew she would join. Come on, you know she only joined because he wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're so proud of you. Shut up and just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, gonna buy her smutty fan fiction? Well, obviously I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. Water break. Oh boy. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. Ugh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. Well, it's best to keep silent, I guess, but oh well. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you can get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for immaturity. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It's just really makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah. Well, Natsuki has some kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. Honestly, why would anyone be friends with those two? I mean, sure, different preferences and stuff like that, but that ain't true friendship. If someone is joking or making fun of you or anything, that ain't a joke. It's like basically making fun of anyone in disguise. So it's not a joke, it's just not funny at all, like really. I mean, look what I'm doing right now. I mean, would you guys make fun of me of making YouTube videos just for, I don't know, for funsies and stuff, and maybe grow, or maybe, I don't know, grow it up and make money out of it? I don't know. You'll be the judge of that if you want to. I mean, go ahead, feel free, I don't care. It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? Exactly, Monica. That is the word. Those are the words I'm looking for, and I can't seem to find them because I sometimes stutter on my words. Sometimes not stutter, but troubling at thinking things rather. I mean, just enjoy the things you make you happy, and don't let anyone stop that for you. And when I had that thought, I was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah, I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up for her. Oh, yay! I did it. Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Yuri... What is wrong with me? Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that, not just because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after it hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Ah, that little smile right there. Well, that's out of the way, cause of course, she's a good listener, so of course, listen properly and things will go pretty well. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that is resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Really? Monika's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it's just someone who's using this classroom then, okay? Oh, Monica, you sly and shy girl. Can admit, because of course, if you haven't seen the first one, like I said, check out the annotation right next here. Of course, admit it, she became a weeb. No questions asked. Monica smiles at them both. Then with a wave, she exits the club room. Huh. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Oh, she's gonna show us her music skills? I'm down for it. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How did you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monica sits and then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then, the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets him with a smile. And look at that, all 4 dokis together. But that ain't it, we still have to continue because this isn't it, because Natsuki and Monica are still conflicted with each other. So, of course, this ain't the 4, or the quad just yet, fellow knights. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand in front of the classroom just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking a vision that Monica had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay everyone, the literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we are going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you actually don't want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us to freely express that, and it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that made you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb, the stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking straight in the eye. Then, if you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today is not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Interesting. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to her literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there's just something I wanted to show you, if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you see. Oh! And now that's a brand new background right there, I'd say. I like it. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about being a place where people can express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself, like things I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. That I didn't even do anything. I just brought a bunch of manga, then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, honestly, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would never realize that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can really get hard to just brush it off. It makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. Oh my. Sorry for rambling for this one, but honestly, I think me and Natsuki in this side story just actually kind of reminds me of myself before when I was weird and everyone doesn't like me and such, and oh boy, I know I shouldn't really get personal about this, but I really do not want to get this video for so long, but if you guys want me to talk about it, I don't know, feel free to leave it in the comments down below if you want me to talk about my my feelings or anything like that. Something else to to share with you guys, but I don't know, it's your choice, but I just really do not want to leave this for so long, but yeah, Just tell me if you want me to, or I'll just do it myself. But again, your choice, I'm not forcing you to. As Monica listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you. Of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But, I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You're reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was, if I just did what I wanted instead of always second-guessing myself. Aww. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh ho ho! What is this? Okay, I think this is the part where Monica is going to show her a song, right? Cannot wait for this one. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I want to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like I want to do something. I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I really worked hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Oh, doesn't have any words? Okay. Let's see. And there's all 4 doggies together. Wow. I have no words for say to this. I mean, that song is just so melancholy and I don't know what else to say really. I mean, that really touched me, and seeing the transitions between, of course, from the previous side stories I mentioned before, and then it goes or comes into full circle that now there's all 4 of them. Man, I'd say that song is really symbolic to the Allergic Club, and Monica, hands down, that was really good. I like that. That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so... Yeah, it's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it was all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. It's kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine, I'm past it too. I think we're even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as he let me keep my manga in the club room. He did admit that it is a form of literature. He totally can't take that back now. You got me, the closet's all yours. I'll tell you what, I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Haha! Looks like Natsuki's gonna bring in some good gifts to, you know, a little something to, of course, something. I can't find the word I'm looking for, but what I'm saying is that maybe it's a little something that her and Monica would make something up just to, you know, for the apologize and something like that. And of course, she has to bring a gift to, you know, to make it up for both of them. There we go. Now that's the words. Now those are the words I'm looking for. Sorry, what is English? The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Oh. What? No! That's it? Aw, man! I mean, makes sense because there are other side stories, but come on now. Ah! And plus, I really do not want to make the video longer, but I guess it's this long, but who knows? Aw, that's so good! I want to see what the other one is. And I bet you guys will, because of course, if you want to see what happens next, well, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, so there'll be more in store for you guys after this one. I guess that's it for this episode of DDLC Plus. If you like what you see and enjoy what you're watching, feel free to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. It will always help me a lot, and it will make my day. And if you want to get this game for yourself, link in the description below. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun of it. You won't regret it. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Finn the Dark Knight signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay awesome and have fun, fellow knights.